Lovely. And let's get comfortable seating. Today I'm going to sit in hero pose to begin, which is knees together, feet apart, tops of the feet on the floor, and then we can sit between the feet. That's an option. A nice stretch for the tops of the feet. And then just find that tall spine, close eyes. Chin slightly into chest, enough to keep back of neck long. Relax the shoulders. The hands comfortably rest somewhere on your lap, legs. And we tone in the low belly, enough to support our self-stall. Just land here in this moment. You can begin by observing sounds around you. And then bringing the awareness more inwards. Just noticing how you feel. And allowing unnecessary tension to soften. Perhaps you're holding onto tension or stress from the week in the neck area, shoulders, jaw, tongue, or eyes. And as you bring attention to those places, you can mindfully let them relax. And then tune into the breath. And watch air come in and out of the nose. Without needing to control the breath, see if you can observe the breath coming in and out. And as the inhalation happens, bring your attention to the 3 points that I'm gonna mention. So as you breathe in, allow your chest to expand, then your upper belly, and then your upper back. And as you breathe out, contract the low belly just slightly. Let the chest soften and further contract the low belly. Inhale, chest expands, upper belly, upper back. Exhale, contract the low belly slightly. Chest softens, further contract low belly. So do this on your own. Nothing is forceful. It's pretty natural. Just let it happen. Letting the awareness of the breath keep you centered, present. We'll begin to move with the breath. Simple movements to start. On the inhalation, circle the arms around you. Raise them up overhead. And on the exhale, palms out, lower the arms, touch the earth by the hips. Again, breathing in, circle arms, lift up by head. And breathe out to lower the hands, get a bit taller as the hands touch earth. Inhale, expansion, more prana, more vitality into the system. And exhale to breathe out anything that is non-serving. One more time. Inhale, rib cage expands, arms up. And exhale, contract the low belly slightly as you lower the arms touching the floor. Now the right arm will lift up as you breathe in. Walk your left fingers away and bend over to the left. Hold the back of your head, letting your neck muscles relax a little more, shoulders soften down. The right hip stays grounded. And we breathe into the space between the ribs, the spaces, those intercostal muscles. We'll come back up on the inhalation, lift the arm, exhale, lower the hand down. Left arm now, breathe in. Right fingers walk away as we breathe out. Holding head. With the support of the head, the neck and shoulders relax more. And we breathe into the left side of rib cage. Nice and slow waking up of the body here with mindfulness, with intention to breathe in more prana. Come back to center, lift your arm up and lower the hand as you breathe out, interlacing hands behind the hips. Extend the arms and lift chest. Chin down slightly, back of neck long. Scapula coming close to each other. Opening the front of the shoulders. One more breath into Anahata chakra, the heart chakra. And as we release the hands, we join them together in front of the chest now to chant the Gayatri Mantra, a prayer for illumination, that our hearts, our minds, and our intellect may receive the light of the sun, may know truth. Take a deep breath in. Om Bhuvah Swaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Yo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We'll transition now onto the hands and knees, and we'll sit into child's pose. Take your time. The knees can be wide, so the torso can come close to the ground. A nice, gentle stretch for the back. Feel the support underneath you. Let yourself be held here for a moment. Trustful in the wisdom of your body to restore, to renew itself with each breath. And then come forward onto the hands and knees. Curl the toes for downward facing dog, hips up and back. And we'll bend one knee at a time. Move the hips side to side, enlivening every little piece of the body. You can say good morning to every part that you feel waking up. Keep the head down, relaxing the neck, unclench your jaw, relax your eyes, and then pause in center for a moment with the feet parallel, hiding heels behind the toes. Move your chest closer to your legs. As you inhale, glide forward into plank, shoulders over wrists, and hold. Press the inside of your heels back, reach your chest forward, tone in the low belly more, and stay strong here. The shoulders directly over the wrists, fingers are spread wide. We take one more breath. Knees down, move hips around in circles. Let this movement help to free up the hip joints, the lower back area, and trust your body's intelligence. It knows what it needs, it knows how to move. Let this feel good. The neck and shoulders move freely as well. And we switch direction the opposite way. Connected to any sensations, to the breath. And we'll pause in center, bringing hands underneath shoulders now, tabletop, knees under hips. On the inhalation, stretch your right leg back and look forward. Exhale, knee to nose, round your back. Inhale, leg back, look ahead, neck long. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, look forward, opening the front of the body, and on the exhale, we close the front to open the back. And we keep going. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose or forehead. Again, inhale, open. Close the front on the exhale. One more time. Inhale, open. Exhale, close, squeeze in. Lower your knee, left leg, stretch it back as you breathe in, look forward. Breathe out, knee to nose. Inhale, opening the front of the left hip, and on the exhale, stretch the upper back and the neck. Keep going. Inhale, forward with the chest. Exhale, round. Couple more. Inhale. Exhale, inwards. Last time, big opening here for the front of the body, and on the exhale, we close. Lower knee. Extend your right leg back with your right toes on the floor. Move your left foot to the left outside your mat as you turn your body right. Reach right arm to sky. And then reach overhead. So a nice side body stretch. Press your right outer heel down. And can you move your right arm in circles? Some people prefer to do this with the elbow bend. That's an option, right? As in every pose, every movement, you modify according to what feels right in your body. Now, try pausing with the right hand, reaching back like you're catching something falling from the sky, a ray of sunshine at the palm of your hand. If your neck is bothering you here, you can look down, try gazing at a different spot. And to go deeper into the back bend, bend your right knee and hold the top of your foot. So if you're just reaching back, your palm is facing up. If you're holding the foot, press it away from the right hip. Press it away and send the pelvis forward more. Take another deep breath. And lower your right foot down, reach the arm overhead again. Gaze at the floor, right hand down, and reset in table position. Let's do cat and cow a few rounds. Inhale, chest up, neutralizing the spine. Exhale, squeeze in. Inhale, chest up, shoulder blades close together. Exhale, they slide apart. One more time. Inhale, look ahead. Exhale, squeeze in. Come to neutral. Straighten your left leg back. Right foot to the right, kickstand. Body turns left, arm reaches up to sky and then overhead. Relax the shoulders and ground down the outer foot, left foot, so your arc is not collapsed, and then circle the left arm around. Freedom into the shoulder girdle. One of my teachers called this flossing the shoulder movement. So any debris, any junk, any stagnant energy in the shoulders is being released now. As we find nice space, more mobility, and then we can pause, reaching the left hand back, palm facing sky, shoulder heads away from the ears, perhaps bend the left knee to catch the top of foot and press it away from hip. Now be mindful of the low back so it's not jamming. And to protect the low back, we always engage the front of the body. The lower abdominals are engaging. We take one more breath here. And we'll lower the foot down to reach arm overhead. Gaze at the floor, hand down. Reset in table and sit into child's pose. Back onto your heels. Just for a moment, one breath or so. Inhale forward onto hands and knees. Move your chest forward and bend the elbows lower to belly. A little cobra. Lift the chest without using your hands. Just lift your chest up, lift your hands off the floor. Draw elbows into waist, tops of the feet down to begin. And then if you like, you can try lifting your feet off the floor. Reach your toes back, not out to the sides, always back. Inner rotation in the legs. Navel into spine, neck long. We take one more breath. Then lower your forehead down, hands close to low ribs, feet down. We'll try for upward dog. Press into your hands, extend your arms. Shoulders lined up with the elbows and wrists, navel in, shoulders low. If you like, knees off the floor. Breathe into the heart center one more time, expansion. And then lift your hips up, downward facing dog. Downward dog eventually starts to feel like home base, a place where you recenter, regroup. Now walk your feet towards your hands to the top of your mat. Feet parallel, hip distance apart, bend the knees a bit, release the top of the head down. Hold on to your elbows or forearms and let the trunk sway side to side. The arms can stay by head and the shoulders remain away from the earlobes. As you do this, as you stay upside down, giving your face a little lift, natural facelift that yoga provides. All inversions are great for that. Doesn't have to be anything fancy, just having the head down, lower than the heart. And then pause, release your hands towards floor. Doesn't matter if they touch the floor or not. With a soft bend in the knees, align with the ankles, roll up the spine. Shoulders up, back and down. Tadasana, mountain. Try turning the palms forward. Spread your toes, anchor. So take a moment to just feel your body. We can spend days without tuning in, without being fully in the body. So take a moment now. Now it's the time. And as you breathe in, circle arms, reach overhead. Breathe out to fold over legs, release your head. Halfway up, look ahead as you inhale, hands touch the legs. Breathe out to bend the knees and fold. Roll up your spine, circle arms, inhale, reach to sky. Heart, exhale, namaskar, salutation. Again, circle, inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Fold down on the exhale, Uttanasana. Add the Uttanasana, long neck as you look forward. Exhale, bend the knees, Uttanasana. Roll up, circle wide, Urdhva Hastasana. Heart, namaskar as you exhale. Inhale, circle like a full sun salutation now. Exhale, bow down. Look ahead as you breathe in. Hands to floor, step or hop back. Bend the elbows, lower halfway or all the way to the ground. Upward dog or cobra as you inhale, shoulders down, navel in. Downward dog as you exhale back. Feel your breath. The expansion followed by the softening, the ease. And next time you breathe in, heels lift high. Breathe out to bend the knees. Look ahead, step or hop between the hands. Flat back as you inhale. Fold, exhale, soften knees and roll up. Circle wide, reach high, breathing in. Exhale, coming back to the heart over and over again. Circle again, Surya Namaskar A. Fold, same thing. Exhale, bow. Inhale, look ahead. Hands down, step or hop back. Exhale, lower Chaturanga Dandasana or all the way down. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Remain connected to the breath. Training your ability to stay present. With the next inhale, heels up. Exhale, knees bend, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, breathe out, soften knees and roll up. Circle wide, inhale, reach up high. Exhale, heart. Now from the chest, reach up, breathe in. Reach forward by your head. Use your core strength to control the descent all the way down. Step your right foot back, knee to floor, and raise the arms by the head in a crescent lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, cactus arms. We did it last week. Draw the elbows forward slightly. Shoulder blades down the back, close together. Neck so long. The chin could be a little bit lifted, but not jamming the back of the neck. One more breath. Exhale, hands will touch the earth. We curl the back toes and extend the back leg. High lunge, get stable. Raise the arms by the head, lifting your torso. And then from here, open the arms shoulder height. Reach forward. The right arm will cross over left as we bend the elbows for eagles. Either the palms touch or hands to shoulders. Lift the elbows a bit and soften the shoulders. Contain the low ribs. And breathe. The hip bones are pointing forward. Soften the forehead. All these places where we sometimes carry tension and we don't need to, especially not right now. We bring awareness to them. Now to release Garuda arms, reach arms overhead and reach forward, touching the earth on the exhale. The right hand will stay either on the floor or block, left hand to hip. For a twist, look over the left shoulder. Bend left knee a lot, stretch your left arm skywards. And then rotate the shoulder heads back. More of a broadening sensation in the front of the chest. The waist long on the left side. One more breath. Bring the hands back down, both hands to the floor. We'll step into plank, breathe in. Lower halfway all the way as you breathe out. Inhale, chest up, upward dog or cobra. Downward dog, exhale back. A full inhale and a slow exhale. Inhale to lift heels. Exhale to bend knees, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, breathe in. Fold, bend the knees a lot. Reach your arms by the head. They lead the way, coming all the way up. Extend the legs as you arch your spine. Lower the arms, Tadasana, mountain. Again, other side. Inhale, arms by the head. Engage your core. Reach forward with control, hinging at the hips all the way down. Left foot back, knee to floor, arms by the head, Anjaneyasana, crescent lunge. Stay as you exhale. You're gonna open into cactus, bend the elbows out. Elbows forward slightly, chest up. Long neck. Breathe space into the heart. Hridaya, the spiritual heart, right at the center of the chest. Lots of love, lots of compassion, lots of patience. With the inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands touch the earth. Curl the left toes to stretch your leg. Adjust as needed, arms by head. So stability first, always. Arms out. Garuda with the left arm over, eagle. Bend the elbows, palms touch. Elbows up, shoulders down. The right knee never collapses in here. It stays right above the ankle. Garuda is this mythical creature, mythical eagle, which flies really high in the sky. He's got huge wings, wings so big that he covers the sun. And when he looks down upon earth, he can see all of life, everything connecting, all the dots connecting and everything making perfect sense. He sees the big picture. So we evoke the energy, we take one more breath. We release the hands on the exhale. Right hand to hip, look over right shoulder. The left hand could be on a block or floor. Rotate the shoulder heads, arm extends up. So still Garuda wings here in a different way. Just the intention of having those big wings of the eagle to spread really wide so we can fly high and be free and see the big picture, see all of life making sense. One more breath. Hand comes down. We step into plank, inhale. Lower halfway all the way on the exhale. Upward dog, cobra, inhale. Downward dog, exhale all the way back. Inhale, vitality into the whole body. Exhale, release tension. Lift up the heels as you breathe in. Bend the knees as you breathe out. Look forward, step or hop. Flat back, breathe in. Fold down, breathe out. Roll up, circle, inhale, all the way up. Big wings into heart, namaskar. Keep going, lift up the arms, breathe in, engage your core. Reach forward and down as you breathe out. Step your right foot back for warrior stance, right heel to floor. Raise the arms by the head, warrior one. Interlace all your fingers, but the index and thumbs, Kali Mudra. The gesture of the goddess Kali. Here she is envisioned as holding a sword. She fights demons of ignorance, demons of darkness, so we can see light, see truth. Draw the left femur bone back into the hip socket. Anchor down the right foot, especially the outer heel. A little more length in the low back, a very slight tuck in the tailbone, and a lot of core engagement here. One more breath. We'll open into warrior two, arms wide. Left heel in line with right arc, look over left hand. Settle into the pose. Remember, stability, stiram, and then the ease, the sukham. Turn the left palm up. Reverse, exalted warrior, left arm to sky, right hand to back leg. Breathe into left waist. Then take your left forearm to your thigh and reach right arm overhead. A straight line from right foot into right hand. The right palm can be facing the floor. Yeah. And then really open your chest to the right. Maybe you can look under the arm at the sky or at the ceiling. Now, can you keep the left arm lighter? You're really using the core to stay here. Side angle pose, Parshva Konasana. One last breath. We're gonna reverse. So use your core and safely left arm up, right hand down, stay here. Exalted warrior. Re-extend the front leg now, left leg straight. And reach your left arm forward and down for Trikonasana, triangle pose, right arm to sky. Line up your arms. Again, we're engaging the core. The core is always giving us support. So sometimes people say, oh, let's focus on the core today in a yoga class. And of course, there are some postures that are more specifically core engaging, but you can work your core in any pose. Right now, the core is really working hard. Extend the legs, contract the low belly, open your chest and breathe fully. Good. From Trikonasana, look down at the floor, firm the legs to come back up, arms wide. Bend the left knee as you breathe out. Breathe out. Inhale, left arm up, right hand down. Both hands to the floor. Step into plank and hold plank for one breath. Inhale. Lower your knees. Sit into child's pose as you exhale. Stay as you inhale into your back. And exhale completely all the air out. Inhale, come forward onto your hands and knees. Bend the elbows halfway or all the way down as you exhale. You can stay on your knees if you want for upward dog or lift them up. Downward dog as you exhale all the way back. Good. Can you lift your left leg up? Left leg up, turn your toes to the left and then bend your left knee. So we're opening the pelvis to the left. We're gazing at the right foot, right ankle. Some of you may like to flip the dog, stepping the left foot behind you outside the mat, toes on the floor, pubic bone skywards, left arm can reach towards the front of the mat. Just one more breath here. Mindfully, take your left hand down, go back into a downward facing dog. We'll take a vinyasa, inhale, forward plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Full breath in, slow breath out. Heels lift up on the next inhale. Exhale to bend knees, look forward, step or hop. Flat back, breathe in. Fold down, breathe out. Bend the knees, reach your arms by the head to come back up. Extend the legs, passing through Utkatasana. Arms by the body, Tadasana. Again, inhale, up. see my dad taking off his sweater now. Finally got warm, Dad. Come down as you breathe out. Step your left foot back, heel to floor. Inhale, lift the arms. You guys seem to be warm too. We're in Warrior One, Virabhadrasana 1. Right femur bone back. Tone in low belly. Kali Mudra, always an option. I love working with mudras, these energetic seals that helps us connect to different archetypes, different energies that we may be needing in this moment in life. Tone in or draw in the low ribs a bit and open the chest. Kali, that warrior goddess. You take one more breath. We'll open into Warrior Two. Arms wide. Right heel lined up with left arc. Soften the shoulders. And remember, external rotation in the right thigh, internal rotation in the left thigh. Gaze above the right hand. Virabhadrasana 2, Warrior Posture 2. Right palm turns up. Lift the arm, left hand to back leg for the exalted version of the warrior. That warrior with a very open heart, very brave, unafraid of experiencing life. We'll take right forearm to thigh for the side angle pose. Left arm reaches overhead in line with the left leg. Press down, left foot and open chest. And remember, very little weight on the right forearm. Very little weight, core working hard here. Open, open chest. Now the legs stay the same. Reverse, right arm up, left hand touching back leg. Keep bending the right knee just for another breath. And then we'll extend the right leg, prepare for Trikonasana. Right arm reaches forward and down, left arm to sky. Energize your fingers. There's many little chakras, energy centers in the palms of our hands. So let them all be active and open as we do these postures and encourage the optimum energy flow in our system. We're working and we're affecting the chakras. Take one more breath here. Gaze down at the right foot, from the legs to come back up, arms wide, breathe in. Bend right knee as you breathe out. Inhale, right arm up, left hand down. Both hands down, exhale, plank pose. Stay for a breath in plank. Inhale, strength. Exhale, knees down, sit into child's pose. Stay for a breath. Inhale into the back. And soften, exhale completely. Forward onto the hands, breathe in. Lower halfway or all the way as you breathe out. You can stay on the knees if you like for upward dog or lift the knees up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Well, now lift the right leg up. Right leg lift, turn the toes to the right and bend the right knee to open the pelvis right. Gaze at the left ankle. Flipping the dog is an option. Step the foot behind, pubic bone to sky, arm reaches towards the front of the mat. Adjust your neck as needed. Take one more breath, lift the hips higher. And then slowly look down, lower your hand, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward plank for Vinyasa. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale. Send the hips further back as you exhale, shoulders soften. Inhale, lift the heels. Exhale, bend knees, look ahead, step or hop into flat back. Breathe in. Bend the knees as you breathe out and try reaching the arms forward again by the head as you extend the legs, arcing the spine, arms down, Tadasana. So anchored and stable, moving into three, simple. Bend the right knee, open it out, foot up the leg, Vrikshasana. Hands at heart. The sternum lifts towards the thumbs. From the navel down, there's a grounding action. From the navel up, a lifting action. Try raising the arms now. Whatever you want with the hands, perhaps peace fingers. External rotation in the right thigh bone. The hips are in the same level. And we breathe smoothly. Feel the air touching your skin wherever you are. Strengthening that bottom ankle as we hold one more breath. On the inhale, knee comes forward, hands together, everything down, back into mountain, Tadasana. Left knee bends, point it out, lift the foot. Hands together, find stability, stiram. Whenever you're ready, more sukham, open heart. The joy in the pose is right here, right now. We're not waiting for anything to happen or anything to be perfect. Right now is where we find what we want. The joy is within. Just connect to that. You may help to lift the corners of the mouth just slightly, and perhaps the corner of the eyes. Yeah. Lovely. Knees forward, hands at heart, everything down. Tadasana, reground. Let's do one more balancing. So now we're gonna bend the right knee, right foot close to right hip. Hold the foot with both hands. We're moving into Natarajasana, the cosmic dancer. Hold it from the ankle. Left arm by head, index and thumb lightly touch. When you're ready, send your right foot back and counterbalance with the chest moving forward. Now keep your left shoulder down. Yeah. A soft bend in the standing leg can help you balance. And I'm gonna challenge you to keep going in the sequence with one more pose, okay? So come back to center and then cross your right ankle on top of the left knee. Bring your hands together, bend the standing leg and send your hips back, gaze at the floor. Neck stays long. You could have your hands on something. It could be a block, it could be a wall, it could be a stool, or just keep them at the heart, or you can lower them to the floor if you like to work with preparation for an arm balance. And I'll slowly come back to center, all the way up, and right foot down. Good, other side. Grounded, left knee bends. We hold the foot close to the right hip. Hold the front of the ankle, right arm by head. Jnana Mudra with the right hand, that okay sign. Yeah, shoulders down. Send the foot back and the chest forward. So Jnana Mudra is the wisdom gesture. We're connecting to the wisdom that we carry within. Remembering the wisdom that we have, the answers that we sometimes search outside are all within. Smooth breathing. We'll slowly return to center. Hip opener, cross the ankle over the right knee, hands touch. Flex the left foot and send the hips back. Keep the waist long as you look forward. It's a challenging one, I know. The hands might touch something or they can stay together. Soften the eyes. And slowly come back up. We're going to give the feet a break in a moment. So Tadasana, our last vinyasa. Okay, anchor down, circle wide, inhale high. Fold down on the exhale. Inhale, chest forward halfway. Hands down, step or hop back, bend elbows, Chaturanga Dandasana with control. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. So as you tune in here, be fully present in this unique downward dog. It's never been like this before. Will not ever be the same again. On the inhale, we lift the heels. We exhale, bend the knees. And actually, re-extend the legs. Let's do something here for a moment. Come forward into plank. Lower your knees. Sit into your heels briefly. Let's try coming into an inversion today. You can do the preparation. Last week we did this. Let's try coming into a headstand. Preparation is fine. You don't need to come into the whole pose. So forearms down, elbows no wider than shoulders. Interlace your fingers. I like to keep my pinky straight. That's an option. And then top of the head down, back of the head against the hands. Curl the toes. Try lifting your hips, walking the feet forward so the hips are as high as you can get them. And what's very important is to press into the forearms a lot so there's less pressure on your neck. And if you like, you can lift maybe one foot up, maybe both. Maybe you can stay in a half headstand with your knees bent like I'm doing into the chest, or maybe you can extend the legs. And of course, there are other ways of coming up. You can do a pike with the legs straight. This is just one of the ways. Wherever you are, you're pressing strongly into your forearms. There's not a sensation of jamming around the neck at all. Inner spiral the legs and lift your toes skywards or your hips skywards. Whenever you need a break, you come down and rest in child's pose and then perhaps come up again. Maintain space around the neck. Lift your shoulders away from ears. Sirsasana, the king of the yoga asanas. Breathing smoothly. My first teacher from Brazil, I still remember her saying, 25 breaths, everyone. The longest breaths you can have here, 25 of them. Anna knows my teacher, Anna. This is Marcia De Luca. She used to say this always, every class. 25 breaths. Okay, whenever you're ready, you can hinge at the hips to come down or just lower your feet. Come into child's pose from wherever you are. We're gonna meet in Balasana, child's pose. Sitting onto heels. Now have the arms by the body, the hands close to feet. Relax here, soften. And then we're going to sit up on the heels. So roll yourself up to briefly sit on the heels. Take your hips over to one side. Extend the legs forward. Have room to lie down behind you on the mat. Point your toes, big toes touch, arms reach forward, shoulder height. Take a deep breath into your chest. And contract the belly as you round your spine, coming down slowly. So we're using the core. Remember what I said, anything can be core work if you just have that awareness, right? Once your head touches the earth, hug in your knees. Relax your back. Rock a bit, side to side. A good counter stretch for the neck after we do the headstand is shoulder stand. If you don't want to invert, you can simply have your legs up. This is an inversion, but no pressure on the shoulders and neck. If you'd like to move into shoulder stand, hands down by the waist, lift your hips, lift your feet over your head, try touching them to the earth, and then walk your shoulders closer together. Don't turn your head to sides, turn your palms up. Hands touch your back, supporting your back as you lift the legs up. Find a variation that works for you. If you've got neck issues, maybe not a good idea to do this today. You can stay with the hips down and lift your legs up in Viparita Karani form. If you are in shoulder stand, keep lifting your toes up. The heels are slightly apart. We maintain an inner spiral in the legs. Gravity tends to bring the hips down. So your work is to keep lifting your hips up to eventually have the hips lined up with the shoulders. Now here too, your longest breaths. Doesn't have to be 25 of them. We don't have too much time in this 1 hour class, but as many as you can, as long as they're full, as long as you are present with them. If you need to come down anytime, do that, rest, come up again. To come out of shoulder stand, let's come into plow, halasana, with the feet overhead like we began. Arms can come to the floor. We use the arms as brakes to lower the hips. And then you can use your core strength to lower the legs. Maybe they stay straight, maybe you bend your knees. Not a lot of pressure on the neck, a lot of tension. And hugging your knees. Hugging your knees. And I'd like to do one more back bend here to open the front of the body. Feet to the floor, hip distance, bridge. Arms by the body, we lift the hips skyward. Feet stay parallel. Shoulders walk closer together, palms can turn up, or you can interlace your hands. So shoulder stand is a good option to counter stretch neck tension from the headstand. Bridge is also a good one. It's that same shape in the neck, right? Press your feet down. Lift your hips higher and your chest higher. And then move your knees forward a little bit and lift your hips higher. Enjoy the opening for the front line of your body. Setu Bandhasana, bridge pose. Just one more breath, engage your inner legs, lift your hips higher, chest higher. As you separate the hands, separate the shoulders and lower the upper back down first, the hips down last. Knees can fall inwards, maybe touching. Bring one hand to your chest, one hand to your belly, and watch your breath. In the beginning, we brought the attention to 3 focal points. We'll do it again now. Exhale all air out. Inhale into the chest, upper belly, upper back. Exhale, contract the low belly, soften chest, further contract the low belly. Inhale into chest, upper belly, upper back. Exhale, contract low belly, soften chest, further contract. On your own, follow your unique rhythm to breathe. Awareness to these 3 focal points. Just one more time. No rush. When you finish the exhale, open your arms out, palms facing up. Arms shoulder height. Separate your feet as wide as the mat. Take a breath in. On the exhale, both knees turn right, your head turns left. Center as you inhale, knees up, head up. Exhale, knees left, head right. Inhale up. The feet are as wide as the mat. Exhale, knees right, head left. Inhale, up, center. Exhale, twist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up, pause here. As you exhale, draw your knees into armpits for happy baby. Lift the soles of the feet up. Hold the outside of the feet or your legs. If you're holding the feet, press down into the feet, encouraging your knees to come closer to the earth. And then press your pubic bone, your sacrum, the sacrum down. Find length throughout the spine. You can rock as you like. Feel free to play around with the legs, extending them one at a time or both together. And keep the back of your neck long, the chin slightly into chest. As we pause in center, we have time for one more twist. Lower the feet down, keep the knees bent, open your arms shoulder height. Slide both of your hips to the right side of your mat. Draw your knees up into your chest, feet off the floor, and then knees to the left. Relax your shoulders and turn your head right. If there's a big gap between your knees, you could benefit from having a block between your knees, supporting your right thigh, or between your thighs, I should say. Watch the breath, the body expanding and softening with each breath. Slowly lift your knees back up. Align your hips with your shoulders. Take a moment, one breath in center. And then we can slide the hips over to the left, knees up into chest and over to the right. Turn the head left, use the props if you like. Something under your knees perhaps, between your knees, between your thighs. And stay with the breath. Present. When we're in the state of yoga, we feel one with everything. There's not a sense of separation. So meditation is yoga, because in meditation, in the state of meditation, after the stages of focusing and concentration and sustaining the concentration, we eventually get to that place where we're one with the object of our focus. So we establish ourselves in the state of yoga. A state of full presence. Finishing the exhalation here, we'll slowly bring the knees back up, feet to floor, hips aligned with shoulders. We hug in the knees one more time, Apanasana. And then take hands to knees and move knees away from chest. So more pressure onto sacrum. And you could gently move side to side. The knees stay together. A sacral massage. We now prepare for our final rest, Shavasana. Legs can be straight. Any props you like to use, grab them. We adjust the shoulder blades down the back, the neck long. Some people like to use the hands to adjust the neck by taking the head just a little bit away from the shoulders, creating more space around the neck. Palms face up. And again, notice the support underneath you. Let yourselves be held. Soften the forehead, the eyes, the mouth. Facial expression is neutral. Neck relaxes. Shoulders relax. The arms, the hands, the whole torso. The chest is open. The belly is moving freely, moving gently to the breath. Hips are relaxed. The legs, the ankles, and the feet relax. The entire front of the body is open, is receptive, open to any healing, any transformation that may come as a result from this practice today. The back of the body continues to be supported to find that comfort in being held. We'll continue to lie down, just observing the body relaxing. Every exhalation, we soften a bit more, permitting, allowing ourselves to find the state of yoga, a state of union, of non-separation. Continue to soften, to trust. We have this incredible ability to renew, restore ourselves. or stressed that happens in the rest. And now bringing the attention back. Slowly begin to move again, very gently, your fingers, your toes, ankles, wrists. Stretch in any way you like, re-energizing. And take your time, hugging in the knees, no rush, passing through a fetal position. We eventually meet sitting up, no rush. Eyes remain closed just a bit longer. We join hands at heart center in gratitude. Gratitude for this body that allows us to experience so much. Gratitude for this life. Anything else you want to bring into your heart now, do that, vibrating in gratitude. We'll close by chanting the sound of Om together one time. Om is the universal sound which helps us connect to that ultimate union, connection, state of yoga. Take a deep breath in. Namaste. Thank you, everyone, very much for your presence. Enjoy your weekend. I'll see you again soon. Namaste. Thank you. That's sweet. Bye-bye. Durou?